Hello guys, and welcome to a brand new video on twin flames. Nice that you're back to talk about your one true love and about the person you have been created with by the divine for your perfect happiness. And today we have the topic of, does he love me just as much as I love him? And when I say him, I can also be a her. You know that by now, you're smart. So in order to talk about this subject really profoundly and thoroughly, I'm going to give you 6.6 facts on twin flames that will help you realize the question all by the answer to the question all by yourself. It will not leave you guessing anymore. You will just know. So these facts, I'm going to start with the first fact, of course, then we're going to go through the list, so stay tuned. Every point is very juicy, so stay tuned, as I said. So the first one is, there's actually only about 140,000 twin flames here on Earth. That's just an estimate, but more or less that's what you can count on. So the chances that you are actually a twin flame is very, very, very slim. And if you are a twin flame, the chances that your own twin flame, like your one true love, your partner twin flame is also here on Earth is very, very, very slim. Because let's face it, there's like 10 billion people on Earth. So I think you say billion, right? I'm always confused about the whatever. I think you get my point. There's a lot of people on the planet. And for you, oh my gosh, and for you to be one part of these little few 140,000 is very, very slim. So if you're watching this video, chances are you're watching it in vain for nothing, and that is not gonna, it's gonna give you some knowledge, but you will never ever be able to apply it because you're not a twin flame in the first place. So you can still stay tuned in order to see if you really qualify for this twin flame thing. And if not, sorry for wasting 8 minutes of your time or maybe more. But I mean, maybe you are part of the lucky few. Maybe you have like this, you got the big thing, the El Gordo, you won the lottery and you are actually part of the 440,000. So the second point that is very important, your twin flame comes into your life to teach you something. He gives you homework. It's like in school. It's like this annoying, awful time where you have study hall and you have to do your homework. That's what the role of your twin flame is. And when you fail, you get slapped on your fingers, right? Like 50 years ago. So you better do the homework he gives you, but you're not really going to enjoy it or anything. So yes, he's here to teach you something, but I mean, he's not here to be with you. He's not here for your own happiness or anything. He's really just here to make your life a never-ending school, basically. So that is very important. That's what twin flames are. They give each other annoying homework with the outlook of never ever uniting. And that is the third point I'm going to give you, you might unite in a few lifetimes, because currently he is not ready. Because he's mostly a he, because you're probably a female watching this video, so you're part of the advanced species, while he is probably watching soccer or football or baseball, whatever it is, but something that you don't need too many brain cells to watch, you just need to basically be able to control your arm that lifts up the beer and, phrase the sentence of, please get me another beer. That's basically where he's at. So he's not ready yet. Your twin flame, like you might be a twin flame, but your twin flame is not ready yet. They're at the state of, caveman watching football, basically. So until he wakes up, until he realizes that this life is about more than soccer and baseball, Until then, you've taken leaps by then, because you're already awakened. You're already seeing all these twin numbers everywhere, like all these synchronicities, all these huge signs that hit you every day to tell you, hey, life is more than you think. There's more to life and to this planet and to reality than you think. You've realized that the world and the life is a mirror showing you stuff. Well, he hasn't realized that yet. And I can just tell you, he's not going to wake up anytime soon from that sleepy 3D state he's in. And you just might travel the dimensions in the meantime. So there's really, the chances are just getting slimmer and slimmer that, he even feels anything for you. He does feel it, but when is he going to realize it? So this is what twin flames are about. It's about one being up here, that's why they're called twin flames. One is up here and the other one is like down, like I'm sitting at a table. But if you could see, like it's underneath the table. And if I went into the floor, it would be underneath the floor, because that's how low he is. So the fourth point is that you should not wait for him. You're probably watching this video because you want to know, how can I unite with him? And does he even love me all that much, just as I love him? So what are the chances of us uniting? Because you don't want to just love each other, you actually want to do something with that love, right? So I'm here to tell you, don't waste your time. Don't let yourself be held back. If you are part of the strong species, which is women, which is the matriarch of humanity, which is here to end the patriarch that has been dominating by testosterone-filled men for decades and centuries, then I encourage you to take that momentum and to keep going. Go reach for the stars. Go there. Yes, you will be filled with love for creation, for humanity, and for him, maybe, because you see through his caveman state. You see through, and you see through his patterns of, just being able to basically control the remote control of the TV, not much more. You see through all that, and you see his potential. But until he sees yours, you're gone. You're gone. And I don't want to stop you. I want to encourage you to really go there, to live your whole life, to heal all you have still to heal, even though you're basically done with your healing. You're done. You've ascended pretty much, except that this body just keeps you down here. That's the tough luck we have as these spiritual masters. So yes, he might love you, but the chances of him even trying to catch up, and if he tries actually catching up with you, are just very, very slim. So yeah. And then I'm going to move on to the fifth point regarding twin flames in general, but are also, of course, talking about his feelings. Are you ever going to unite? You are going to unite. That's the good news. You are going to unite. It will probably take you about 25 to 30 lifetimes, but you will unite, because he will come into his power. He will wake up and he will realize what he had lost in you. Once you move on and you marry any old guy from high school, he will realize, oh my gosh. But until then, you should really just enjoy your life with someone. Just someone. You should actually do that. So, not in this lifetime. It's not going to happen. He is meant to give you homework, and he gave you homework by treating you poorly. Now you work on yourself. So, I'm sorry to break it to you, but I do consider it my job to be honest with you and to be really truthful with you and to really tell you what is wrong and what is right and what's going to happen, what's not going to happen. I don't want to keep you in a loop of hoping he's going to, become the man that he could be, while you're already the queen that you are. You've always been it in truth. You came you came here out of your mother's womb, I would assume, and and you pretty much realized, oh my gosh, I'm wearing a crown. Oh my gosh, I'm amazing. This is me. While he is just not the same. It's not the same. But yes, he's your twin flame. If he's here on Earth, it might be he's just, in some astral plane or whatever, being a frog. Because that's where he's at. But if he's not a frog, he's not a toad. He might be a giraffe. But if he's not all of that, he's just some plain guy watching football, baseball. What do you want? So I'm breaking it to you. It's not easy. But if we sum up everything I said so far, let's, go over the different points just real quick again. So you being one of 140,000 twin flames actually currently here on Earth, very slim chance. Adding that he is your teacher. He gives you homework, but he might not be ready for that job. So him assuming and taking on that role of being your teacher and showing you what work to do and also doing his own work you give him. Chances very slim. Him waking up to his manhood of his power, just like you, the roaring lioness that you are. Chances very, very slim. Then you waiting for him instead of, boarding the rocket into the sky, into the universe of 5D without being held back by him. It would be a big, big mistake. So no, don't do it. If you have the rocket going, board it. Go, let's do it. So you uniting with where you're at, him underneath the floor and you basically up in the skies in heaven, chances very, very slim. But you came here to know, does he love me just the same? Yes, he loves you. Yes, but he loves you just the same. But you're just meant to love each other from far. You from your rocket that you boarded, and maybe you came to realize that you don't even want a man. You love him, but you'd rather be with a woman who's also, so much ahead. So from the rocket you boarded with your woman, because you basically gave up on the male species, you can still love him with compassion. And he still loves you, but no, you're not meant to unite. So whatever you take out of this video, go walk with it, digest it, meditate on it, because it will help you with your next step, with your next piece, and to eventually find someone, even if it's a woman, nothing against women, but to just be with whoever. So you don't have to be alone in your 5D paradise. So I wish you all the best on your journey, and you should definitely, most definitely, watch all my other videos and try them on in your heart and come to your own understanding of what is truth. Truth always feels amazing. Truth feels right. Truth feels good. While lies feel awful. So make up your mind. Go by that, indicator to make up your mind about what this video was about. So I love you all, and I'm sending you much love, and see you soon. Bye guys. Bye.